It's Ludum Dare 50, and this time the theme is Delay the Inevitable. I've managed to find 3 Pico 8 games made for the Jam. Let's have a look at them. Welcome to Pico Playtime, the video series where I play through some cool Pico 8 games to show to you lovely people. Yes, it's that time of year again. It's Ludum Dare time, or Ludum Dare, however you want to pronounce it. It's Latin for make a game. This one is a very special Ludum Dare. It's Ludum Dare 50, so that's, what's that, 20 years or something since the first one. It's a certain milestone. I've forgotten. Anyway, it's a big one, so I thought we'd cover some games. So I found 3 Pico 8 games that been made for the Jam this year, or for the Compo to be more precise, and I wanted to give them a look. Give you a look of them. You know, I'm going to do that thing. Anyway, let's have a look at them then. So, I made a special folder for it. Here we are, LD50. And we have got 3 games to look at today. We have got Chasing Pavements by Meep. We have got Flooded Caverns by Nusan. And we have got Warming Up by, well, it says Not a Snewy on there, but it's also Play Medusa. We're going to have a look at one of Play Medusa's games very soon. Anyway, these games have all been made for the Compo. So if you're not sure what what Ludum Dare is, it's a game jam that runs every 6 months. So you get one 2 times a year, and each time there is a theme which is voted on, and you make a game about the theme. Now, there are 2 main categories for the jam. There's a new one this time, but I'm not covering that. We're looking at the Compo. So there is the jam, which happens over 3 days, and where more than one person can take part in making the game. So you get kind of teams of people working on that, and you have a little bit more time. The rules are less stringent. However, all 3 of these games have been made for the Compo, which is kind of, well, the Ludum Dare website describes it as the hard mode. So you have 48 hours, and you have to work on your own and make all of the game from scratch in that 48 hours. So these games have all been made in basically a weekend, which is a phenomenal achievement. Lots of work must have been poured into these over that weekend. I imagine lots of coffee. Anyway, let's give them a look. I should say before I start as well, the theme this year, or this 6 months, is Delay the Inevitable. Now, I picked these games, 1, because they're on Pico 8, and 2, because I like the way that they interpreted the theme. The theme, Delay the Inevitable. Lots of games that you see on Ludum Dare with this theme, it kind of feels futile what you're doing. Delaying the inevitable is often a futile effort. So I was looking for games where it didn't kind of feel futile what you were doing, because who wants to play that? So we've got 3 games to look at. We have got Chasing Pavements by by Meep. We've got Flooded Caves by Nusan, and we've got Warming Up by, well, we've got the username on here, Not a Snew. I'll put all the links to all the pages and things, but yeah, on itch, it's Play Medusa. So, let's get on to Chasing Pavements then, our first one. We're going to go through it in alphabetical order. So, first off, we have got a very nice title screen. Now, there is no music in this, or there's a little jingle when you press play, but Meep isn't a musician and didn't want to put any music in, which is fair enough. And plus, it's a lot of things to fit in 48 hours, isn't it? So yeah, we haven't got any music in this. So Chasing Pavements. This is part of the Adderley series of games, which are all penguin based, and also kind of referencing Adele. So there you go. That's funny, isn't it? Anyway, let's press play. There's the jingle. Nice transition, by the way. So, this game, we are delaying the inevitable because we have got a snowball which is approaching us, which is getting bigger and bigger, and we have to survive as long as possible. Now, we can... oh dear. We can survive as long as possible by trying to throw items at the snowball, not getting hit by the snowball like that. But there is also a crafting system in this game, which is very interesting. Hopefully, I'll manage to not get crushed by the snowball long enough to show you how some of this works. So, you can pick up these items which are littering the ground, and you can throw them. Now, you can throw items at the snowball to make it smaller, or you can throw items at each other to combine them into some kind of Voltron crafting system thing. Yes, this is a game with a crafting system. So, I haven't got all the way through this game. There is an end to this. Now, like I said, the theme of delay the inevitable, it kind of lends itself to lots of, oh, I needed that. Lots of kind of endless games. This game on the surface looks like a kind of endless runner, but it is not. We have got a crafting system which lets us stop this snowball. Now, just think about it yourself. How might you stop a snowball? How can you stop something which is frozen? You know, have a think about that. I'm sure you can. Oh no! I'm sure you can come up with something. Yeah, I was trying to throw the stone that I don't think I needed at the snowball. You can see how well that worked. So the way that we move around, we have left and right to move left and right. We have Z key to jump, and we have the X key to pick up things. Now we can also aim our throws, which is a little bit. There we go. It's a little bit fiddly, throwing things in a kind of accurate way. Anything that we don't need, we really want to throw at the snowball. And I don't think I need... Oh no, I do need that. But I threw it the wrong way anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, the throwing mechanic is a little bit hard to work, I think. This is a game made in 48 hours. I'm not going to be too discerning, I suppose. But yeah. Oh, a lot of things happen by accident on this game. And as you can see, hey, I've got a pickaxe. So... yeah, you combine tools together. There's a kind of Minecraft thing going on here, isn't there? So I think we can probably work out what the best tool that we can get is. And yeah, we need to somehow... Ooh, what did I combine there? I combined something, and it did something. We've got... is that ice? I don't know what that is. You can't have a party without ice. Yeah. I have not... Oh no, I've lost my ice thing. I've also lost my tool. I don't know where that's gone. Yeah, I have watched a video playthrough of this where somebody managed to get to the end. I'm not going to be able to do that because I am pretty bad at this game. The throwing is quite hard, and I'm not very good at judging the momentum, unfortunately. Oh, and that keeps happening to me. But anyway, you might be better at this game. I like the idea of this game that it looks like an endless runner. It looks very simple, but there is some hidden depth. And I also like the idea that you're trying to stop this rampaging snowball. Anyway, I'm going to have to try and get through these as quickly as possible because, like I say, I've got 3 games to get through. Anyway, if you want to play this game, it is called Adderley Chasing Pavement, and it is by Meep. All the links I'm going to put down below. I'm going to put the links to the itch page and also the link to the Ludum Dare page so you can have a look at what people said about it on there. And if you're part of the jam, you can give it a rating on there. Rate all these Pico 8 games highly. They deserve it. Anyway, that was Chasing Pavement. I wish I could show you more, but I'm rubbish at it. It is quite hard. Anyway, let's quit out of that and load up. Hey, turn caps lock off. Load up our second game, Flooded Caves. Now, oh, this is a cool one. This Flooded Caves by Nusan. So, it's probably best if I just get straight into this. Now, right away, we can hear that there is some music. There's a nice little title screen. Compo games for Ludum Dare often lack a lot of features that you would take for granted, like title screens and things. But it's nice to see these things being included in these games today, because you know that little extra level of polish, I think, is what separates the good Compo games from the not so good ones. This is a great Compo game. So we have got 4 difficulties. I'm going to stick to normal because, like I say, I'm not very good at any of these games, but they are fun. They are good. We have a story in this. Isn't this cool? It's flood season. You must delay the rising water. There's the theme, look. Delaying the inevitable. The water is going to rise whether we like it or not. But we need to delay it until you manage to save everyone. This is cool. We're trying to save everyone. Dig the rock to direct water to the empty caverns while avoiding drowning people stuck in caves. I think it doesn't... We don't have to avoid the drowning people. Like, oh, there's a drowning person. Let's move away. No, we need to stop people from drowning. Anyway, we have got 2 bars. Look, the game is even explaining itself to us. Really good. An inline tutorial. Now, putting a tutorial into a game takes absolutely ages. This is a really quick and easy way of doing it, and it's fantastic to see in a Compo game. Lots of Compo games where there are obtuse, opaque game mechanics. This is telling us what we need to do. Thumbs up. So we have a digging power, that's limited, it recharges over time, and then at regular intervals we get to rescue people. So let's have a look then. Yes, I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit because I feel like I'm shouting. So, as you can see, we have got people in the cave, we have got water trickling in from above, and we can press the, well, I'm pressing the X key, no, the Z key, it says the C key. There's lots of alternate keys for things in Pico 8, it's very flexible like that. So yeah, we can blow out bits of the cave to allow us to fill up deeper areas, cut off caverns, and then, as you can see, we get to rescue people. So we've got 3 people down there. Oh, there's 4 people down there. Right, I really need to prioritize these guys. Not only are they low down. Oh no, it's already happening. No! Oh no, they're drowning. They're drowning. Oh, someone's dead. Oh, I'm doing terrible. Right, this is a game which no. This is a game where you need to have a certain amount of multitasking and you need to plan ahead as well. That's hard to do when you're trying to talk and explain things. Right, this is the worst I've ever done at this game. No. Everyone's gonna drown and die. Oh no. He's dead. Right, okay, we've got 4 people left to save. So if I can cut out, let's turn the music down a little bit more. I feel like I'm still shouting. If I can somehow funnel the water away from this rather precarious looking man here. Oh, there you go, he's rescued. Right. Yeah, quite a few people drowned there. Oh no, there's another one. I thought he was already dead. Right, let's oh. Is he already dead? Yeah, he's already dead. It is possible to rescue everyone on this, and reading the comments on the Ludum Dare page and on itch, it's possible to do that on super hard difficulty. I'm struggling to save even half of these people on normal. I should probably be digging a lot faster. Worth pointing out, this is a cool little feature. There is mouse control in this game. Maybe I should be doing that. That'd be a lot faster, won't it? So, impressive things about this game. I like the music. It's quite loud, but then Pico 8 music often is loud. The water mechanics, aren't they good? There's sometimes a little bit of slowdown, but there's a lot of very clever water mechanics going on here, and it works really well. Like I say, the slowdown is very occasional, and in a game made in 48 hours, you're not going to get that level of optimization just yet, are you? That was terrible. So I only managed to rescue 50% of the people then. Let's give that another go, I think. Hopefully I'll do better this time. So yeah, we've got 4 levels of difficulty. Now, here's the thing with Game Jam games. It's usually a good idea if you're making a Game Jam game to go on the side of making things too easy rather than too hard. Lots of the time when people are rating Game Jam games, they're not going to bother to really give your game all the time that it deserves. So just make it easy so they get through it. There you go, that's my top tip. Also, if you're going to make a game for a Game Jam, use Pico 8 because it's perfectly set up as a system for making Game Jam games very quickly on your own often. So yeah, use Pico 8. It's great. I shouldn't have to say that on this channel, should I? Right, anyway, let's give that another go then. So, if I can dig down here first, because we've got a few people on the right, more people on the left. So if I can fill up the centre, that might give us more time to rescue everyone. So as you can see, there's a certain amount of kind of planning ahead, which I wasn't doing in that other game, was I? You may have noticed the 2 different colours of rock. I believe that the black areas take more digging out than the blue areas. You can see we have a kind of digging meter. That's like our power meter. I think that's what that is doing there. I think it may have said it in the tutorial, but I've forgotten. Anyway, as you can see, it's quite hard at times to get this to behave, to get the cavern to do what you want and to fill up in the right way. But these water mechanics, it's so much fun to just now where's it going to flood to next? Probably to the right. It's so much fun just figuring out these water mechanics and just playing around with the system. I think if I just get rid of all these blue bits here. There's no one down here now. We've rescued everyone. So we can probably afford to fill up some of these areas on the left here. That would buy us some time. I like the way that the little bar here is kind of ticking up, letting us work out when we're next going to be able to rescue somebody. It's hard to know whether to work up your way up from the bottom, getting the people at the bottom because they're at the most risk usually, or you see, I think it's probably going to be this left-hand side which fills up first. No, what I should do, I'm thinking about this now, I'm planning, doing a lot better this time, I think. Although I am running out of space all of a sudden. If I can rescue these people here, that means I can flood the entire left-hand, or right-hand side rather, of the cavern in safety. Because there's a lot of people over on the left there that need rescuing that I'm not going to be able to do. Unless I change what I'm doing. I must say, this is a lot easier to play with a mouse. I was playing it on keyboard to start with. Oh, look, you see what's starting to go to the right. To the left, sorry, that's not good. Yeah, it's much easier playing this. Look at that. Look at all the bubbles going up. It's much easier playing this with a mouse. So I'll usually be using a controller. Sometimes I'll use keyboard, but yeah, here we need to be using the mouse. Let's see if I can dig out these dark blue bits. I think that's how it works, isn't it? Oh, that'll just let me block out that whole area then. I'm sure there is a difference between the two rock colours. Uh-oh, starting to fill up there. Let's prepare the ground here for rescuing these people. There's so many people there that need saving. Really need to keep an eye. Oh, that bar cannot fill up quick enough, can it? I love when you clear out an area where it's all the water's filled up already, and you can kind of see the bubbles kind of rising up through the water. So much fun just watching the water system work. Brilliant. Really cool game, this. Look at that. So cool. You do get to a point further in where you are just kind of panicking and trying to click as fast as you can to oh no, what are we gonna do? Oh, this is getting desperate now. Oh, we're nearly there, but I'm also... There we go, he's safe. He's safe. Can we somehow delay the water going over to the left-hand side, I wonder? That's worked, hasn't it? So we've kind of funneled the water. You can see the water mechanics are a little bit odd. Not entirely sure what's holding that water up there. But this is going well. I think we might have this. Then again, it is quite a long time until we next get to rescue someone. But yeah, this is a really cool game. Really imaginative interpretation of the theme. Really well executed. The water mechanics are so satisfying to just play around with and watch. It is quite hypnotic. There we go. That was much better. I think there is a certain amount of luck involved. I think I probably got a lot luckier that time in terms of where the people started. But still, really fun game. So, that was Flooded Caves by... Not by Meep, that was the other one. Flooded Caves by Nusan. I've just realised as well that what's this? 23 minutes into recording and I haven't put the text at the bottom there. Really professional. Anyway, I'm not doing that. I'm not fixing that. I'm not fixing it in post either. You just have to deal with it. I'm sure if you're already this deep into the video, you're probably not that bothered. Anyway, let's load up the last one. So, our last Ludum Dare 50 game for today is Warming Up by I've got the name on here. Play Medusa. There you go. I wonder why Play Medusa doesn't have the same username on the Ludum Dare website. Anyway, this is a nice Pico 8 game because it's a 2-player game. I really want to play as the penguin, but I don't have another person to play with at the moment. Oh well, woe is me. So, let's explain this then. So we are the polar bear, or the penguin for that matter. We need to keep the fire away from the iceberg because fire melts ice. That might be a clue for how you need to beat the first game, Chasing Pavements. But anyway, we can pick up the fire. It doesn't burn us, fortunately, and we need to throw it away to protect the ice. And we sometimes get, I think it's like rain clouds or snow or something that kind of builds up the ice a little bit. But you can see where this is going, can't you? So yes, we've got the X button to grab and throw fire away, and we can also press the Z key to punch column of ice, so that if we get stuck in a kind of in a trough, if you like. Anyway, let's give this one a look. I think I might use a controller for this one actually. This is good, isn't it? There we go. I think we're on. Here we go. So it's up for jumping. And you can see already those nasty fireballs are melting my beautiful iceberg. Stop it. So really, really nice animation, and I like the sound effects in this one. All the bleepy bloopy sound effects. Bit of a shame there isn't any music, but I know that not everyone can do music on Pico 8, and also not everyone can do music in 48 hours, which is a bit of an ask. Oh, this is going badly. So as you can see, the further in you get, the more the ice melts, the more fire appears, and it becomes harder and harder to I think I might need to punch that. There we go. It becomes harder and harder to get about on the ice because things melt. And you can see I had to punch the ice there to actually get onto that platform, which feels bad because punching ice, I need the ice to live. Oh no, I've lost that bit. Yeah, sometimes you get to there's bits of the ice that you haven't got a hope in hell of recovering. So there you go, 195 points. I think slight issue with this Compo game here. I don't think the high score works, which is a bit of a shame. But anyway, let's have another game of that because the games on this are quite quick. It's not as long as, I mean, what was it? Flooded Caves. You can have some quite long games on that, which is quite fun. I say long, about 5 minutes, but obviously this game is much quicker. Anyway, let's have another game. So this is a nicer shape of ice that we've got. No awkward tall bits just yet. Really responsive controls, really nice animation and jumping. Some nice little particle effects as well there. Everyone loves particle effects. This would be a brilliant 2-player game. I really need to try this out with another person. The penguin looks so charming as well, doesn't it? All these games that I'm playing today, you can play on itch. 2 of the games are available on Splore as well, but I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, they're not all available on Splore yet. I'm sure in time, I'm sure we'll get them all on there though. I do like to try and pick games that are on Splore because that's the kind of main way that you discover Pico 8 games if you have Pico 8. If you don't have Pico 8, why not? I keep saying this, but you know, you're on this channel watching me play Pico 8 games. Why would you not already have Pico 8? Also, fun little bit of Pico 8 news whilst I'm playing this. The education edition of Pico 8 has just been released this week. So, yeah, you really have no excuse now for not having to go on Pico 8 because the education edition is free. Free as in beer. Free as in you don't have to pay money for Pico 8 for some reason. But yeah, check out the education version. If you've not had a go on Pico 8, if you're wondering what all the fuss is about, well, oh, that was a mistake, wasn't it? No, I can't honor myself. 280 though, that was a lot better. Yeah, I think the high score isn't working, is it? Anyway, that was a breakneck trip through 3 Ludum Dare games there. Yeah. Check out Ludum Dare 50, everyone. There are some cool Pico 8 games buried away on there. The way I found these games, an easy way than using the Ludum Dare website, which doesn't really have a search function as such, is to go to itch and you can search tags on there. So yeah, check out the Pico 8 tag, and also check out the Ludum Dare 50 tag. Lots of really cool Ludum Dare 50 games to play, many of which are Pico 8. Anyway, cheers for watching this video. A little bit longer than usual, probably. It looks longer for me as well because it took me about 10 minutes to get the intro right at the beginning. Whatever. Anyway, thank you for watching this little bit of a longer video. Check out all the links below. Check out the developers as well. I'll try and post as many links as I can to the description to make up for the fact that there's nothing going on down here today. There's nothing going on up here today either, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, I need to go and play some more Ludum Dare games and rate them. So yeah, it's not a nice game over screen. Anyway, that's game over for me now. I'm doing the thing where I stop the video 3 or 4 times. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.